Gentlemen, if you're in a long-term relationship, you'll be familiar with this conversation. It's the conversation that happens 5 minutes after you think you've gone to sleep. You know the one I mean? TV's off, lights are off, books are down, everyone's washed their teeth, you're in bed, night, night, love you, night, night. 5 minutes after that, just as you're drifting off into sleep, the most insecure voice you've ever heard in your life, out of the darkness, if we broke up, would we still be friends? I said, what do you mean, still? I bought my girlfriend some lingerie. It was her birthday, and she'd hinted at the stuff she wanted. So I went to, I think it was Agent Provocateur, for these fancy kind of set of pants and bra and stuff. Well, quite right. So she was quite impressed. She opened it up on her birthday morning. She was really kind of into it, and she went, oh, these are beautiful, darling. But they're not my size. I said, don't worry, I've had a chat with a woman in the shop, and she says, you can have an operation. I knew I had to lose some weight in the last year. It's a very sad day for any man when his girlfriend suggests he comes on his own tits. You ever done that? Have you ever mixed up a fat person and a pregnant person? It's embarrassing, isn't it? Especially if it's a fella. I had a fat girl come up to me recently after a gig. Well, I say a fat girl. She was either fat or 18 months pregnant. She was big. Bubbly, you might say. Not with an effervescent personality that filled a room, no, shaped like a bubble. She was a comfort eater. I don't mean she was eating for emotional comfort, she was eating till she was comfortable to sit on. She wasn't a size 0, she was a shape 0. Anyway, she came up to me after that. Well, she pretty much surrounded me. And she said, you're not meant to use the term fat. I said, you're not meant to eat cake for breakfast. You're not meant to deep fry Mars bars. And gravy isn't an energy drink. And if I can't say fat, because I wasn't using fat in a judgmental way, I was just purely being descriptive on stage, I was using the word fat. Apparently I can't use the word fat now. If I can't say fat, what term does she prefer? Chunky monkey wobble slob? Fatty boom batty? Or blubbernaut? And if you're offended by any of those terms, how about a salad? I'll tell you what, I'm a bit, not distressed at, but a little bit upset. The term real woman. I used to really like the term real woman. It meant a voluptuous, fuller-figured, curvy, beautiful, buxom, plump lady. You would say she's a real woman. It doesn't mean that anymore, does it? Real woman is now a euphemism for chunky monkey wobble slob. You say she's a real woman when you mean she's a really fat woman. She's dangerously close to being two women. Have you ever fucked a girl so fat you think it might count as a threesome? And I tell you when you know you're with a fat lass, when you find yourself in the throes of passion thinking, is that boob or arm? I'll give it a lick just to be sure. A lot of people think horizontal stripes make them look fat. No. What makes you look fat? It's being fat. The only horizontal stripes making you look fat are the ones in Viennetta, lasagna, and sponge cake. I had a fat girl come up to me after a show a couple of weeks ago, a very nice girl. She said, look, I really enjoyed the jokes, but I'm a fat woman. How do you think I feel? I said, squidgy. My girlfriend said she wanted me to tease her. I said, all right, fatty.